Pokemon Legends ZA is going to be released on the Nintendo Switch on the 16th of October. In collaboration with Pokemon Go, they're doing a celebration event. By the end of this video, you're going to know the full details, all the bonuses you need to take advantage of, and right at the end, we will throw in one or two things that you may be forgetting. This is the Legends ZA event with Go With Us. Let's get time and date out of the way. The Pokemon Legends ZA Celebration event will be taking place this Thursday, the 16th of October at 10 AM, running all the way until Monday, October 20th at 8 PM local time. The game is really going to surround the Kalos region, but more specifically Lumiose City, and it comes with a big hint that a lot of new Mega Evolutions will be coming to the game, and therefore will be coming to Pokemon Go in the distant future. If we get straight into the bonuses, there's only going to be one bonus, and that Mega Raids will be appearing more frequently. Now, according to our calendar, the only Mega Raids that are going to be featuring during this event are going to be Mega Mawile and Mega Salamence. Both of these Pokemon are good for different reasons, but we're going to discuss it a little bit at the end. They may add other Mega Raids to the game, but we're not sure yet. There will be a branching timed research for all trainers where you're going to have to pick a path between the three Legends ZA starters, which is going to be Tepig, Totodile, and Chikorita. Along that path, you're going to have to complete tasks, and that's going to reward us with some XP, candy, a Poffin, as well as encounters with Chikorita, Totodile, or Tepig, depending on which path you picked, with a special background. There's even more though, is that whatever Pokemon you picked as your starter for the branching research, your Daily Incense is going to be drawing that Pokemon more frequently. There also will be the legacy moves being made available via evolution as well as charge TM. So if you want to get Frenzy Plant on Meganium, remember to evolve a Bayleef. If you want to get Hydro Cannon on Feraligatr, remember to evolve Croconaw. And if you want to get Blast Burn on Emboar, remember to evolve a Pignite. But more than that as well, you can use the straight charge TM, not an elite charge TM, to get these speciality moves on these Pokemon as well, which is pretty neat. Moving on to those wild spawns, I can almost guarantee that Totodile, Chikorita, and Tepig will all be in the wild. They can be shiny, but they haven't listed anything else, so I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of Pokemon based in the Kalos region, or it will just be the seasonal spawns of the Tales of Transformation season. There's also going to be about 6 new avatar items coming to the item shop, and you can see it's purely surrounding Lumiose City with the new game, but more specifically Zygarde with those colors. Not a lot of details, but let's look at some tips that we can really use to help maximize this event. Well, because we don't know a lot of wild spawns, we do know 3 Pokemon that will be spawning: Tepig, Chikorita, and Totodile. I would strongly suggest using something like a Primal Groudon because it does pretty much activate sunny weather, and in its primal form, it's going to hit 3 different types, of which fire and grass is one of them. So if that Pokemon is at level 3, you will be able to accumulate as much candy as well as XL candy for Tepig as well as Chikorita. All of these Pokemon have had community days before, so you should be able to have the candy as well as XL candy, but it's a great opportunity to really maximize that. Or if you're looking for candy for something like Totodile, remember to Mega Evolve a Mega level 3 water type Pokemon, because that's going to be your best way to accumulate the candy and XL candy for that, even though a few months ago we did have a Calm Day Classic for Totodile. Tip number 2 is going to be to focus on the only bonus activated during this event, which is going to be Mega Raids appearing more often. Like we said, only Mega Mawile as well as Mega Salamence will be spawning, so let's just have a look at Mega Mawile. Unfortunately, as a Steel type and Fairy type attacker, it's not good in Pokemon Go at all. However, the typing of this Pokemon is actually very good, not necessarily as a battler, but if you can get this Pokemon to Mega level 3, it's a great opportunity to really extract the candy as well as XL candy whenever some Steel or Fairy type events come around. Great opportunity to stack up your Mega Energy to get that Pokemon to level 3. But on Mega Salamence's side, a little bit of a different story. Mega Salamence, as of right now, is one of the best Dragon type attackers as well as one of the best Flying type attackers in the entire game. I believe both in the top 5 or 6 in either category, because it does have Dragon moves like Draco Meteor as well as Outrage, and on the Flying side it does have access to Fly. Because of that, it is a dual typing of Dragon and Flying, so again, just like we said for Mawile, a great opportunity to get the Mega Energy to get that Pokemon at level 3, so whenever your next Dragon event comes around, you can really take all of the candy and XL candy for those Pokemon too, because as we know, there are a lot of Dragons in this game that do require us to get the XL candy for them. Tip number 3, and do not forget this, and it's worth noting, is that on the 20th from 6 to 7 PM local time will be the Max Monday for Max Ghastly. If you guys didn't know, if you don't have a G-Max Gengar, D-Max Gengar is going to be one of your best Ghost as well as Dark type attackers in the game, because it does get access to Sucker Punch as well. 2 great fast moves to use as a D-Max Pokemon, so if you're trying to get a hundo for a D-Max Gengar, or if you just want something with a 15 attack, remember to play that Max Monday. It's going to really benefit you if you don't have anything better like a G-Max Gengar. Tip number 4, and this is a massive one, remember that on the 18th we have Mega Rayquaza Raid Day coming back. We will do an entirely separate video for this event because it does definitely need one, but remember, it's going to be 1 in 10 shiny odds. Those Mega Raids are going to be refreshing a lot more frequently alongside this bonus of the Legends ZA event. We're going to get up to 5 free raid passes, or a total of 6 if you didn't do a raid before, and And also remember that the remote raid limit will be increased to 20. So if you're chasing that Shundo, this is going to be your best opportunity to go after Mega Rayquaza, because I don't think we're going to see it for a very long time. But again, don't panic. We will do a completely separate video about this event, and we're going to really help you maximize that day because it's just unmissable. Details and tips are out of the way, but what are some main targets we should be focusing on? The first ones we're going to be focusing on, like we said, is at Mawile as well as the Mega Salamence. We showed you the rankings earlier. Those Megas are very important to get, especially something like Mega Salamence, especially if you do not have a Mega Rayquaza at level 3. It doesn't matter though. You need Dragon Ascent or the Mega Rayquaza to really make it that powerful. So if you're not going to get an opportunity to play that event, Mega Salamence will serve you just fine. And outside of the raids, we're going to focus on the spawns. And I can tell you already that Chikorita is going to be our first target, and here's why. Shadow Meganium right now is the 21st best grass type attacker in the game. And if we look in the Go Battle League for Meganium right now, it's currently ranked, as of recording this video, 288. Its shadow is a lot further down. The optimal IV sets you want there is going to be a 0, 10, 15. And in the Ultra League, it's ranked a little bit better at 163 as of recording this video. And at level 50, it's going to max out at 2496 with a 0, 14, 15 combination. So you will need the XL Candy. This is why that Primal Groudon or any other grass Mega will come in handy. But I'm going to stop this right here because this is very important to mention. How Mega Evolution works in the Pokemon games is that it pretty much takes its main stat, whether it be attack, special attack, defense, speed, and what Mega Evolution does is that it pretty much boosts that same stat just to make it even more powerful. So you can see in Blaziken's example, this Pokemon is definitely an attack-weighted Pokemon, but its Mega Evolution pretty much boosts that attack even more, which is why in Pokemon Go, Mega Blaziken is one of the best, if not the best, fire type attacker in the entire game, and one of the best fighting type attackers in the game. Now, if you have a look at the Legend Z8 trailer, because we know that this game is based around Mega Evolution, that Chikorita in that trailer actually knows a fairy move, which it actually has not been able to learn in previous games, which means, and it has been leaked, that Mega Meganium will be coming to Legend ZA, and I have a feeling it's going to take on a fairy typing. There are a few fan art examples. We don't actually have an official render of this, but I'm 99% sure that this is going to be the case. And we're going to go on here, going on to Tepig, finally going into Emboar. Emboar right now in its shadow form is actually one of the best fire type attackers in the game. It's currently in the top 10, but that's only its shadow form. And Emboar in the Go Battle League is just not a good Pokemon to use at all, and it hasn't been that good for a very, very long time. However, again, Emboar is definitely more of an attack-weighted Pokemon. So once Mega Emboar comes into the game, so it's probably going to continue that fire and fighting typing that it does share in its Mega Evolution form, and it will probably break into the top 10 of a fire type, and who knows, even as a fighting type. Let's see what happens. And the last one we need to highlight is Totodile, something very interesting going on here as well. Feraligatr right now in its shadow form is the 11th best water type attacker in the game, of course with that Hydro Cannon, so it's a brilliant budget water type attacker to have on your team. And this Pokemon actually performs best out of all of them in the Go Battle League. Right now in the Great League, as of recording this video, it's currently ranked 93 and its shadow is 98. The optimal IV sets you want there in the Great League is going to be a 0, 11, 13. And in the Ultra League, it's breaking into the top 15, both forms. Currently the 13th and 14th as of recording this video. And the optimal IV sets you want there is going to be a 1, 15, 14. And even in the Master League, it performs pretty well too with that XL Candy, currently ranked 139 with that shadow just behind it. This Pokemon out of all of them is probably going to be your most useful right now, but when it comes to Feraligatr and its potential Mega Evolution, I have a feeling it's going to take on a Dragon typing just because of the design of Feraligatr, and we have seen 1 or 2 leaks of this Pokemon. I'm not as sure as I would be about Meganium, but I'm pretty sure that this Pokemon will get a Mega, and it may just share that Dragon typing. So it's very important to try and get a hundo for Chikorita, Tepig, as well as Totodile, because when these Megas do come, they will serve you very well. If you guys want to see everything going on this week in Pokemon Go, we're going to leave it as our end screen right now, and maybe later on we will attach our Mega Rayquaza video, which is going to fully break down that whole event and why you really want to go after Mega Rayquaza. Guys, this is Go With Us. Really appreciate you being here. Smash that like and subscribe button. It's the best way to tell YouTube you want to see more of our content. We packed this video as much as we can. Love you guys. Go with us. And we'll catch you on the next one, baby.